Got up early this morning, headed up into elk country, headed to Cinnamahoney, Mountain View Lodge. The guys are already there. I am dodging deer crossing the road. It's super foggy out. Keep my eyes out for elk also, and snakes that might be on the road so I don't hit them, and making my way to camp. And hopefully those guys are ready to go. They're already there waiting for me. And it's going to be a hot, blistering day, so we're going to try to get out and try to beat the heat. Not sure what it's going to be like for snakes this weekend, but we're going to just try to have a fun time, follow along, and hopefully we bring you some good footage. And we're going to pull in here now and see if the guys are up and ready to go. All right, everybody's ready.
Let me try. We're not ready yet. Woke up late, you know.
Woke up late?
You said you were going to be here at 6. We were kind of trying to be ready at 6, and here we stand. No.
Gravy's got the breakfast sandwiches, Jimmy Dean.
The best breakfast sandwich for snake hunting.
Yeah.
It's the best breakfast.
Just gotta make sure we don't eat too many. We need to make sure John made sure we bring enough dude wipes.
I did not. I failed.
You failed?
That's normally on load. But, I mean, hey, whatever.
You guys are usually pretty good at that.
Well, that's because he keeps them in his truck.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think my last pack, they sat in the truck long enough, they dried out.
Oh. Well, hey, that's better than a leaf or better than a fern.
It's a dry dude wipe. It's like using a piece of paper.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. When you go to pull them out of the package, they just they just disintegrate. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Yeah, they're bad. They're wet or throw the pack away. That's what I did.
Just add some water. It's like using a sheet of 8x11 paper.
No, it's like tissue paper that you put in a package. It's just like tear.
It's always comical with these guys. Mountain View Lodge in Cinnamahoney. We've got updated fire pit now. Can't even see the top of the hills over here because the fog. But this is my parents' Airbnb. You guys can rent this out. Put a link in the description for you guys to check it out. And sometimes see elk right here, right in front of the lodge. Sometimes you get to see the train coming by. Got a big yard. Sometimes you'll see deer, bear, and elk all in here. Sometimes a pile of geese. But this is it. It's gonna be a nice day. We're gonna hurry up and get out here before the sun starts beating down real hot.
No, everyone in the back's fine. Sweeney,
All right, we are ready to go. Everybody.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We are squad deep.
Hey-o.
You do have to put your seatbelt on.
Let's go.
We're done at 7:15.
Or just plug it in and sit in front of it.
We are headed through the woods to go look for rattlesnakes. In Pennsylvania, you have to have a fishing license and a venomous snake permit in order to hunt the rattlesnakes. And what guys usually do with them, a lot of guys just catch and release. Catch them, you can keep them for a while, show them to people, you can teach people about the rattlesnakes, release them back into where you caught them. You can also keep them to kill, and you can make save the skin, eat the meat. Some guys do that. Some guys just keep them as pets, which you're allowed to do also. All right, well, we did not find any snakes, and it is already getting hot out, and the sun just popped up, so it's already like 70 degrees in the middle of the night. So it's not like they need to get sun. So they could be scattered out here in the woods somewhere in the shade, but we're gonna go hit a couple more spots. we got elk tracks. Maybe we'll see some big bulls.
Yeah.
Brian wants to see big bulls so he knows where to hunt them when he gets drawn.
Johnny can guide me.
Yeah.
And then pack it out by himself.
Yeah, right. All right, spot number 2 is pretty much a bust unless I step on it in this stuff right here. But it's just getting so hot. So those guys were hitting the fields. I kind of went through this brush, see if there's anything in the shade. And we're just pouring sweat, and it's so early in the morning. What do you say?
I say it's hot.
Hot.
Sticky. Humid.
Humid.
Going down to your left. You're gonna go right there.
Yep, got some baby turkeys. There's one.
There you go.
Boy, they're pretty small. It's blistering hot and it's only 9 o'clock. All right, we got our first snake. Looks like a small male, maybe 30 inches long max. Awesome. We did not get skunked. Staying underneath the rock there.
He was right down on the edge. See, that's why I took the sunglasses off. I just said that.
Pretty cool. And we can kind of tell that it's most likely a male because the tail goes down real slender to a point. It's tapered real slow. You don't see a quick pinch off right before the rattle, and that's usually a sign of a female. So good black face. He's got some a little bit of yellow in him too there in his body. Decent coloration, but it looks like he's not close to being wanting to shed because his eyes are not blue, but nice snake anyways. All right, John found the first one. Yeah, we'll just let him go in there.
I guess
found him right underneath that rock. All right, we hear snake number 2. He's got really nice color. See, he's mad.
Yeah, he's also nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that snake we found over there was smaller than that.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
A little black face.
Good coloration for black face.
Should we?
You guys want to tube them?
Yeah, let's tube them. Sweeney.
Okay.
What time is it?
So we elected not to even tube this snake.
Here, Greavy, pick them up with your tongs. I want to take a picture of them.
I'll get them.
Cool.
Going to take a picture with me in it?
Yeah, Sweeney got.
One thing you want to notice, he's not even clamping down on that snake, and look at how it thins itself out on its own. Let up on your tongs and just let up.
100% a male.
Let up on your tongs even more. Yep, see, it doesn't expand the snake. That's just its natural way of laying on something like that. He's not being crushed, because from this angle, it looks like he's being crushed, but he isn't. That's the snake's natural way of laying out its ribs against flat surfaces. This is how they crawl underneath rocks and get under thin, tiny places. So he is not putting any stress on that snake. The snake is fine. It's not striking at anything. But he definitely doesn't want to be...
He's got like 26 caudal scales.
Can you count just from here? Cool. Then we're not even going to mess with him. Okay, we're just going to let him back underneath the rock. Cool.
And all I did was lightly hit the brush and just heard it start rattling.
Yeah. And come up this other side and Sweeney.
Yeah, went over here. We found it over here. And
I found it over there.
Cool.
I literally just moved.
We're on an old logging road. It's growing up in the middle of the woods. At least we're in the shade. These guys are back here just chattering about the difference between sheets and Wawas. We are sheets guys. Obviously, if you're on the eastern side of the state, you're probably a Wawa guy. And John John, what do you hate about Wawa?
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
People from Philly that like it, and it's not as good as Sheets.
Not as
Like
good as
Philly
Sheets.
fan.
And he doesn't like the name either.
Yeah. If you're a Flyers fan, you like Wawa.
Because you Wawa all the way through the playoffs.
Uh-oh. All right, these guys want to know. Leave a comment. Sheets or Wawa. Need to try to settle this right now. Now we're talking about blueberries now, which they're in prime season right now. Tempting to pick all these off, but then you gotta watch because there could be a snake underneath there laying, but
We're out here fighting bears for them.
yeah. The next debate is apple pie or apple crisp.
Because we got apple trees and we all
So
love them.
what is so far the standing?
The
Apple
crisp.
pie's better. They're all dumb.
Now apple crisp.
Apple
It's
crisp.
apple crisp, not apple
Crisp
pie.
is the best.
Unless
Let
maybe
me
it's
tell
my
you,
wife's apple
It
pie.
is
But
greatest.
yeah.
Brian, you said what? Apple pie or apple crisp?
It is the greatest.
Well, here's the thing. It's 3 to 2.
Apple crisp.
Apple crisp.
Is the greatest.
So right now, that's what's winning.
Okay.
Fine, give me a spin. Oh, it's a cool one out here
Yep.
today, folks.
So we're not gonna wear ourselves out too much. 2 snakes, at least we didn't get skunked, and we'll go back and lay in the river. The garage. It's pretty much gathering place, game room. Can open up the garage. We got a screen on the garage door for at nighttime in case any bugs. Got a dartboard here, pool table. Yeah, so
We're cricking it. It's too
Cricking it.
hot.
yeah, it was actually too hot earlier to even do this. It was so hot and humid out. The water is like 100 degrees.
It's bad.
It's borderline boiling in the creek. So it's not like we're gonna be cooled off.
Yeah.
So there's the lodge, and didn't have to go very far. Chill out in the creek for a few hours. All right, looks like we might get some rain clouds. Humidity's dropping, cooling down, but we're gonna go make some supper. Know what time it is.
Here, you need this? Yeah, that's spread around. We're gonna need ourselves a
That's
flipper.
from the bacon.
All right. It's
That's the
that's,
hardest
that's
one.
fine. That's fine.
John's famous
I already put all the ingredients away so no one can see them on the counter.
deer burger.
If you do any
I did the bacon.
if you do any counter scans. These are deer meat that have been harvested from, well, actually, no. What did I shoot? I shot one doe on
Shot
my
a-
place this year and
Yeah.
one doe on your place this year.
Yeah.
So these could be from the Nugent farm or the Royer place. After Sweeney basted them in bacon grease, we're not going to be able to breathe later.
Have a heart attack on the line.
These
tomorrow.
burgers were done with a deer taken from that private property, that high fenced area that's called the Nugent Estate.
The Nugent estate.
The deer were taken from. Look at them.
How many deer? How many deer did you guys kill last year?
I know what Sweeney's
gonna say,
number was, and
yeah.
it looks like a big old egg.
Yeah.
I feel good about
Mac and cheese looks beautiful, Brian. Food is good. Good job on the burgers, guys.
Are they delightful?
Yes. breakfast sandwiches in the morning. He put ketchup on that thing. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
Sausage, egg,
Yeah,
cheese.
there's something wrong with it.
Ketchup does not belong on that sandwich.
We're like a half hour late getting out because John couldn't find his wallet. But he finally found it. It was in his pack the whole time.
I had a meltdown.
We searched the whole house, his truck.
To go to the beach. Like, if I'd have lost everything in here, that would have been a nightmare.
He was 3 minutes away from being like, one of you guys stole it. I know it.
No, you guys are all some of my best friends. I knew no one took it. I'm just like, how did it go away? I didn't move it.
Look what we got here. We got some bulls standing on the road. I don't know if he was the biggest one out of the three, but maybe he's the biggest one, yeah. It's got pretty good formation up there.
That might be one of the biggest bull elks I've ever seen.
You gotta think, they're still in development. Their horns are still developing.
We're standing here talking, I just happened to look behind them, and in the woods here behind us. Camera's fogging up.
Okay, so I don't think we've ever seen 5 on a snake hunt.
No. That's really cool. A hen just flew out like 2 feet in front of those guys, about scared them half to death. And they said there's little baby chicks here.
Don't walk too much, Greedy. It's right there. Right there. Where'd he go?
Oh yeah.
Because that turkey flew off, and then I saw grass kept moving.
Well, hopefully she comes back.
Yeah, we'll just get out of the way.
Yeah. Sweeney saw a bear, about 200 pounder. Saw another turkey with some poults.
We saw a bear.
Yeah. No snakes yet. So stay out of the heat. Try to hit another spot.
These ones kill you.
Groovy was just talking about planting a Juneberry tree because a couple years ago we found one loaded, and we just found another one loaded.
Trust the process. Wait, are we trusting Greavy or are we trusting?
Loaded with all these
Here, Ron,
nice red Juneberries to eat. No snakes. Might get skunked on day 2. Second line, second spot of the day, or kind of like it. See if we can find any snakes. Brian found the first snake of the day. Garter snake. I think we're gonna get skunked today. Or do you guys heard a buzz down there?
Greavy said he did. Greavy said he heard a buzz. I don't know.
Just a quick buzzing under the rock, huh?
Yeah. But it wasn't even like on the rock, it was right between the 2 rocks.
Yeah.
When I went like at the, with the brush one,
And gone, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the weather. It's getting too hot. It's even hot at night. And these snakes are not wanting to come out. They're being tucked probably back in the timber and staying way deep under the rocks, stay cool. And I mean, last year going to different places, Devil's Den and some big lines that we were on, we found a decent amount, but we wanted to change it up this year. We always like to hit a couple new spots we've never been to, and that could always mean good thing or bad thing. And then we hit a line that we've hit before and seen lots of snakes, and others had seen snakes here just a week or two ago, but nothing. And I think it's just because it's just too hot. This is probably the worst season. Two snakes and a buzz. That was it.
Yeah, it was
Ready to eat some
It's tough out there.
lunch. We were hoping to see maybe something like this. Luke fell asleep. We're gonna go down to the Driftwood Saloon. Get something to eat.
Little Johnny over here woke up too.
Yeah. Another snake hunt year in the books. I won't be making it back out. Just finished eating supper at Driftwood Saloon. Not a great time because of the heat, but we'll be at it next year.